But like when I was looking for my oatmeal, I wanted steel cut oatmeals and I wanted whipped honey. So I went to a store.
Okay, Fresh and Easy sells whipped honey. And what is it?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's has creamed honey.
Fresh and Easy has whipped.
Yeah.
So between the two stores, I went to Fresh and Easy because it had the whipped honey.
Yeah, and actually, you know, it was on the way to where we were going. That is a good way to think about doing your shopping. Shop on the way to where you're going or on the way back from where you've been, because it will always, if it's on the same trip, it doesn't use extra gas.
Yep. Oh no, look at this. Here's the disappointing part is I really do like this maple syrup, and I've used almost all of it now because I'd already started using it. It was probably about up to there.
Yeah. And in order to get the maximum amount, my grandmother's tip, take it and set it upside down in a glass or something with the lid on it, so that the next time you use it, it will all be ready. It will all be setting in the top, and you can pour it all out then.
Well, here's the other part is, because this is really thick, it will thin with heat. So I'm holding this. This is actually going to be the new one I'm going to use my spoon from, because there's coatings in here.
Yeah.
This one had just had salt in it.
Well, but see also that you will mix stuff in there and get the majority, get that stuff out as you mix it in it too.
Yeah. Now here's the other tricky part. As you can see, I'm having this so it can drip inside.
Yeah.
Is while I'm holding this, I need to get some oil.
But what I would do is to turn it upside down,
We're gonna go back
let it set, and then mix your dry stuff in there and use the dry stuff to clean it out.
Oh, see, that's perfect, because then we still get to use some of those ingredients.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just it's just a means of doing things that saves, because you don't want to. We look like we're making a huge mess, but we've only got three things over here.
Okay, now we need 3 tablespoons of flavorless oil. So
see, that's why we said to go with peanut, granola, or vegetable, or maybe soy.
Yeah, I'm using peanut because we're making granola.
Yeah.
So we're doubling the recipe, so it's going to be 6. I'm looking at my oats going, I doubled the recipe. I hope I have enough oats. Because...
Well, my guess is though you...
How many was that, 4?
4.
Okay, thank you. He also helps to count.
Yeah, and that's what the director does. I remember that on Graham Kerr's show that his wife Tina would set off to the side holding fingers up for him so he could remember, how many did I put in? And she'd hold up like 3 fingers. It's easy to lose track while you're talking on camera.
Because you're talking and you're. Okay. So let's heat up.
Yeah, I never put metal into a metal pan. Always put wood or plastic. Preferably wood.
I'm going to see how much is going to fall out now.
Well, that can take forever. That's why I just say put your hard stuff in it. It's just easier because that's what we used to do.
Is that what you used to do?
Yeah, we would use the dry mix in order to clean things out with.
That's probably better than trying to put it in the microwave or putting it in a pot with water to help.
Well, because it's not green to do something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, 1 tablespoon water, so you double.
So just added some tablespoon of I would add warm water to it. Once again, it helps to. See, I've actually never done this before, folks, so.
Neither have I. This is my first time.
So if I make suggestions, just suggestions for somebody that has not done this. Like I said, this is all, a lot of times none of the things that we have done have ever been done before. They do not remotely resemble the recipe that we started out with.
Well, I've never done this before. This is my sister has. I've never done it.
Yeah.
Okay, So that looks really easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That was the easy part. Okay, then we have 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. So we're hoping that there's 4 cups. There should be in here.
You put it in the other
In
thing.
there.
Yeah, put it over it because that way we'll clean it out. Yeah, you can. That's how you start is over that.
I know, and I'm sitting there hoping that I'm not going to like overflow the whole thing.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you
4
won't.
cups. 4 cups is a lot, and this doesn't have.
Because it doesn't
that.
make any difference if, and then you just mix it all up with that, and that's clean.
Okay.
See, isn't that a unique way of cleaning your dish?
Oh yeah, because it all gets soaked up in the oats, huh?
That's right. Everything's going to get there, when you clean it out. Because it gives you something now you can actually scrape rather than, it is almost impossible to get all the honey and stuff out of these things unless you put them in hot water.
Yeah. Well, the other part is, not only do you want to get all the honey, but you really don't want to wash this down your drains.
Yeah.
Think about what this does to your drains.
Yeah, I mean, I just came from multiple days of where I live, with the people with the huge snakes trying to clean out the grease in people's traps. They don't realize that garbage disposals are not good for greasy things.
I remember when I grew up, Mom used to let all the fat solidify, and then you scoop it out and then you put it in a different container, put it in the trash can. You don't put it down the drain.
No, in my family, we would use the fats for cooking with.
Oh, actually, Guy Fieri was talking about that too.
Yeah, because it's the best stuff that you have. We would, if anything,
especially things like bacon grease.
Yeah, well, we would do like what you call clarifying it.
That's
we
3, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's 3.
Okay, and I need 4. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
So I figured you'd have that. But clarifying it is making it cook a little bit more than you want to without burning it, so that you can put it in a storage device.
Oh.
So we would take it, we would heat it up a little bit more, put it in a sealed container, and then we would use that for cooking. We wouldn't use we'll put it this way. In our days, we had lard, butter, and that was the other way of getting grease on things.
Now, all I've put in here so far, actually, I could have had you. Okay, here's one more. So these are just the oats.
Yeah, that's
so I have some
one.
other things. This is my 4th one.
Yep.
Okay. As you can tell, I'm not real exact.
Yes, what did the director do on a thing? The director says, like I said.
They count how many cups.
Yeah.
Now these are, of course, just the oats. And so you're going to see that I have a number of things over there. I have cranberry raisins.
Which were a great buy because it was a magnificent buy on the cranberry raisins. Generally, a small package of cranberry raisins cost as much as this large one did.
Okay, we can share with them. You see this size? This is 4 to 8 ounces.
Yep.
The reason we're using cranberry raisins is because I have it.
Yeah, it was there.
And the reason I have it is, I do really like cranberries, and I saw them at Costco, and I got them on a special buy. It was about $5 for
yeah.
48 ounces.
And
that's pretty good.
Cause we went there for another purpose and saw them. And that was the reason. I mean, we have paid nearly $5 for an itty bitty bag of these things. I know.
I know, it helps if I turn the thing around.
Yeah, because it's...
Okay, so I'm adding 2 cups of extra ingredients. So
yeah.
I do want to start measuring some because these right here are, as you can see,
yeah.
These are my leftover pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, and you just keep measuring in using the same things.
And so here's the question, why did I get pumpkin seeds is, I like them.
Yeah.
Number 1. Number 2, I heard they're good for your hair.
They're good.
And they were priced right.
And there's basically nothing on a pumpkin that is bad for you.
Okay, then